everyone, welcome back to another episode of Venture Maidens. Last episode, we left you on a bit of a cliffhanger because that was part 1 of episode 54. So tonight, we're diving right into the action with part 2. So just some quick reminders. Hey everybody, I'm your game master, Celeste Konowich. Venture Maidens is a very adult-themed show, so in general, you can expect things like swearing. We also keep up a general content warning for body horror. This episode as well, we have a content warning for rot / decay, so just keep that in mind. If those things are triggering for you, this may not be the episode to watch. But otherwise, yeah, basically last time our heroes were hex crawling their way through this horrible, swamp terrain, seeing all kinds of strange visions. And at the very end of the episode, they had just reached this, gigantic mangrove tree in the very center of this area that is in the lair of a dragon. A very, very hard dragon that they were warned about, the toughest of the 3, but it does indeed hold one of the golden blossoms needed to win this whole Blossom Court challenge they are engaged in. So they had just made their way across the water, built a super cool raft, dealt with some zombies sticking out of the water, but they are now safely on the tree and about to enter and deal with this dragon. So, yeah. That's right where we're picking up. Quick recap for you. So we hope you enjoy the show. So you tie off your rope. It's the best knot you've ever made in your whole life. And Rook looks at you like, we good!
Yeah, and Aoife calls back, pull it back!
Okay.
As she starts trying to climb up the tree to get to higher ground.
Yeah, so you and Rook, and again, because there's no, real landing point, but luckily you both have climb speed, so you don't need to, make any athletics checks to get up here, but oh boy, will the next set. And so you and Rook can take a perch, 5 to 10 feet above the water pretty easily. And it seems like the moment you living people are off the raft, the hands kind of retreat into the water. And so Lou and Tony, you guys are able to pull the rope back without any fuss, but you know what's in store for you.
Lou looks at Tony and she's like, we can do that if you want. Or we could fly.
How long does that potion last?
I spell lasts up to an hour, I believe.
Yeah, because Emily has fly, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
So Lou can cast it on herself, and if if Tony takes the potion, let me see. It might be 10 minutes, but it's still a pretty generous amount of time if you hustle.
Potion of flying.
That's 1 hour. Yeah.
1 hour, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd be into that, because the other option, I was going to say I could mold or shape water and just create a wave that helps us get there faster.
You'd still be dealing with, there's a lot of not dead people in this water, I'm just gonna say right now.
Alright, fine, we'll do our flying.
Oh man, but it would have been so fun when you had to sink halfway through because of the shitty rope knot. Oh,
we chose life
ruined
today.
my fun. It was gonna be so fun for me.
I think you guys probably turn back and look to see how we're faring, and you just see Tony and Lou just arms crossed, talking to each other, and Lou reaches back and just holds on to Emily's hilt, and there's a green glow from the emeralds on her, and then she just starts rising up.
Yeah, you hear Emily's no one has time for that shit.
I'm telling you, in this economy, time is money.
This face takes a long ass time to put on, and that water would not do it any favors.
Lou has so many questions about that statement, but she's just gonna fly over.
And Aoife, you hear Rook's well, they could have fucking done that. What the fuck?
They could have carried us.
Me? What?
At least Tony could have carried him, one of us, at least you. Whatever. Anyway, so looking around, now that you're airborne, slash, across the way. So like I said, there is looks like kind of a crevice entrance, into this like massive tree, about 30 feet above the water. So probably now, 20 feet above where Aoife and Rook are. Again, climbing speeds, it'll, be shitty and wet. But luckily, because there's so many of these different routes, just because the way mangroves look like, it'll be an easy climb for y'all. And then, yeah, Tony and Lou, if you just want to, like, soar the fuck right in there,
Yeah.
What is your...
Now that we're over there and I'm flying, I'll totally be like, Aoife, you want to ride?
Yeah. Hey, wee!
Yeah, I mean, Lou's not going to offer anyone a ride because she's going to drop their asses.
Yeah.
But she will, like,
Rook is
stand
6'4"
behind
and
them.
weighs a lot, so she has no illusions.
She's just going to stand behind Rook and she's going to be like, I will push you back onto the tree if you fall.
She's like, please don't just go. I'm fine.
No, I'm staying.
Oh
Nope.
my god.
Come on, let's go. Let's hustle.
Let's move it. She's like, I hate everything about this. So yes. So you all want to climb up to that crevasse?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is anybody taking a look before our climby? I guess just Rook. Everybody's just flying up. So, okay, you're just all flying up. That's fine. So as you look inside, you can see that the inside of the tree is very, very dark. But you can tell that there is like a vacuous space on the inside. So this tree, while massive, seems to be almost completely hollow on the inside. Making it, honestly, a fucking bitching place for a dragon to roost. You can see just images of what you're going to have to get inside to see more, but it looks like, yeah, there's this big hollow space. So again, about a 60-foot diameter on the inside of it, almost completely round. And you can make out just the edge of, it looks like almost like mushroom growths that form these like huge platform shelves at different points up in the height. And the only light inside this space comes from very, very, very far above, where you think maybe the roots kind of open up and allow some dim light. From down below, you can see that there is more of that water, like brackish lily water, at the very, very bottom. But there is also a little bit of illumination there. It looks like just like thousands of fireflies are like nesting in here, providing just this actually beautiful golden glow. So it's dim light, so that means disadvantage on perception checks for those of you who don't have dark vision, but you will be able to see, at least.
I'll take it. Generous.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm nothing if not a benevolent DM. All right. Are you trying to move into this crevasse stealthily?
I mean, what's the harm in trying? I don't know that we're going to be successful, but...
I will say a big ol' scream from Aoife earlier is not doing you any favors in this moment, but you can certainly
Absolutely.
try.
Well, the two of you with flying, I think it's better if y'all venture ahead first, because you'll be able to at least
With less noise.
fly up
Yeah.
out of there. Yeah, if anything tries to ambush you when you get towards the bottom. And Aoife and Rook can try and hop down from the mushrooms to make sure that there's nothing along the sides that's going to ambush us.
Sounds good.
And
Let's
Aoife's going to
go.
use one of her charges, on her Charm of the Watcher to give her dark vision.
Nice. Rook will do the same. Just to
Yay.
keep it good, keep it breezy, not have to worry about light. Wonderful.
Pesky light.
Nonsense. Incredible. So Lou and Tony, you guys are moving in first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So you float into this crevice, and as you do so, you make me survival checks. See if you can get an extra detail here, both of you.
Natural one.
Oh, bummer.
Okay.
Yeah, the number of times I've rolled a 2 just tonight
Oh no.
is insane. So
Rather
a
a 2
total
than
of
a natural
6.
one. A 6?
Yeah, that's a 6
Oh my
altogether.
god. Okay, you learned nothing extra. You float in through the hole, awesome as can be. So as you float into this opening. So this opening is relatively near, like it's maybe like a 5-foot drop into what would be the bottom of this. So this arena, helpful to start thinking of it now, is a massive cylinder. So you're entering at basically the bottom of the cylinder. And you see there's maybe like 5 feet or so of dry land at the very edge of this like lake for you to stand on. The rest is going to be water. You're not sure how deep it is. It has lily pads floating all around the top, lotus blossoms. Like it's just a shallow pool in the center. The way mangroves work too, it could just drop you out the bottom. There's basically no bottom on the cylinder is the hard thing. So what you've learned from before is there could certainly be things in the water. So you've basically got that edge. As you're looking up, you can see that the next highest, like that big mushroom platform that's, probably like large enough that all of you could stand on, is about 30 feet up in the air. But you'd have to climb to it or fly to it. And then at 30-foot intervals, all the way up to the top of the tree, it seems about every 30 feet, there's another of these mushroom shelves. So the challenge, first off, is for people on the ground to be able to not step in the water. That is going to be a big challenge, just to start things off. And as you're taking all of that in, looking at the glow of the fireflies, and for the first time, you're also enjoying... There aren't bugs just like zipping in your face, right? This is finally an enclosed area and there's none of that fog here. So I think both of you are like feeling the relief of like, oh, this is a more contained environment. Like everything is going a little bit better. What are your passive perception checks?
14.
Okay.
11.
All right. Lou, with a 14, you hear something, definitely. As you are moving in, floating above you, you're pretty sure it's not a reaction to you, like, appearing, but there's, like, a big scraping sound that comes from that shelf, that mushroom shelf that's about 30 feet above you. And whatever it is, it's moving close to the base of the wall, so you cannot see what it is from this angle. Whatever it is, this very large-sounding creature is moving in such a way as it's keeping close to a wall intentionally and obscuring your view of it. But there is definitely something moving up there.
Yeah, Lou will like indicate, and I don't know if you guys can see her still down where you guys are. I don't know how
We'll say
far
they're
up
like
we've gone at
crawling
this
right
point.
over the top. Yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
Well, Aoife is being carried by Tony, so I guess Aoife, you're seeing this too. But Rook is so Rook is the only one who is currently not airborne.
I was gonna say, Aoife and Rook would be together because I don't think we'd want to split up with just one person. I think
Yeah.
she'd want to stick with her.
Yeah, and also too, like Tony can carry you while Tony is flying for now. Like it's all fun and good, but honestly, carrying someone in a fight is gonna be a big problem because you can't attack, you can't do anything with your hands. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So Aoife and Rook, will say, are like cresting over, the ridge, right? While you are slightly floating inside the tree, like taking all of this in. Cool. So Lou, you're like indicating what's the next move?
I mean, I don't think that it was ever our plan to try to negotiate before fighting. So I guess, I mean, she'll like look at Tony and basically like questioning, do we go fight? Like,
What if we have Aoife and Rook try and pretend like they're going to negotiate while we hang back just below the mushroom, and maybe if it gets its attention, it will come down, and then we can strike from above.
deception. You're bad. She's like, I honestly don't know. Never fucking fought a dragon, so I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm gonna start stabbing eventually.
All right.
Let's go back down if that's what you want to do.
Let's go back down and inform Aoife and
Yeah.
Rook.
Okay, yeah, so you float down. What's the plan?
Dragons up there. Tony, plan?
So maybe you guys come in and like make a big old announcement like, hey, we're here to talk and we're just looking for this thing. And while Lou and I get into position up above the ridge so that as it comes down, it passes us. And then we can make an attack of opportunity, seize the moment if it doesn't look like it's going to go your way.
Lou holds up her knife.
You're the charming one here. We're the stabbing ones here. So I think we'll
They
let you
clink
try
them.
do your thing first. Yeah, clink. And then we, and if as soon as we get a bad whiff, we'll descend.
All right. Sounds good. I'll definitely try and take all the attention.
You're so
So-
pretty. You're so good at it.
Well, I mean, we're both taking the attention here, so that's the thing. We're just gonna go, hey, dragon.
Well, I'll do
Don't.
that. Rook, you can see if you can take up another position on another one of these mushrooms where you might be able to get a clear shot.
Okay. So, just as a reminder, the nearest mushroom is, like, probably across the way and 30 feet up in the air. So she's like, okay, so I can start moving towards it for sure. But, like, she's gonna have to, like, edge around, the 5-foot, like, thing at the bottom and then start climbing. So that's probably gonna take a while.
Okay, so we're all already at the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we were coming from the top. Okay.
No. So you guys are coming from the bottom. So so it's a little weird. The mangrove, like, whoop. So you've basically, the
Roots.
30-foot entrance is above the water, but that's the entry level for the mangrove. So you all are here at the bottom, and this is where the lake is. And then 30 feet above that in the air is the first mushroom platform. And then 30 feet above that, so 60 feet in the air from where you are, is the next one. And then 30 feet above that, so 90 feet in the air above where you are, is the next one.
And which
Okay,
one is
so
the dragon on?
We're at the
That I
base of
saw?
the trunk and we're looking
Yes.
up.
Base of the trunk looking up, and the dragon
Oh.
is on the first one. So the one 30 feet
Oh,
above
okay.
you.
Got
So
it.
don't go there.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So you are at the bottom. So the arena is a cylinder. You are at the bottom of the cylinder.
Okay. Now I get it.
Yeah, the cylinder is 60 feet. It's hard, 3D. We're doing this theater of the mind. But yes, keep that image in mind of a cylinder. And that will help you. And you are at the very bottom right now, with 30 feet platform increments up. So this is also sort of a platforming challenge if you cannot fly. The dragon can fly, so just watch out for that.
And how big across is the cylinder? 60 feet?
60 feet total, so the
Okay.
interior of the tree. So
If this
30 feet
sounds
to the
good
very
to you,
center of the
Aoife.
lake. Huh?
I know we're putting a lot. I went back into talking to Aoife. If this sounds good to you, I know we're asking you to do a lot by taking on the dragon first and talking to them, but we're just going to be right above you, and we're keeping an eye.
All right. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Rook, start moving over towards that first platform, and I'll just start talking.
Okay. Well, good luck,
Hey
everybody.
guys, just in case we die, I love
Seems
you.
likely. Oh.
Okay, we're not talking
Lou.
like that yet.
Lou, hand me
Alright.
that potion of breathing since I'll be down here and might get knocked into the water.
She reaches into her mom bag and hands it to you.
Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's do this. We fucking got it.
Oh, God. All right. Rook's butthole clenches, and then she begins to edge.
That's okay. Lou's butthole hasn't been unclenched in like 10 years.
Ooh, it's been so clenched. So clenched. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. I know we're not technically in combat yet, but I feel like it will behoove us to do so.
Ooh. Well, I rolled a natural 20. I don't think that matters in initiative.
Well,
but I
shit.
did.
No, so add your dex modifier and give me the full number.
22.
17.
I got a 14.
Okay.
You know what, guys? No single digits. I'm really fucking proud of
Yeah.
us.
So Lou was a 17,
Move it up in
and
the
then
world.
Aoife is a 14.
14.
Yeah, this is probably the best initiative you guys have rolled in a long time. Cool. Rook got an 18. Good job. Good fucking job. Let me
Proud of
roll
us.
some stuff.
And the dragon got 572.
Well, I mean, it's got a few different things going on, so...
And lair actions.
Sure fucking does! Never fight a dragon in its lair! Oops. Yep. Okay, here we go.
In our defense, they've never fought a dragon.
In our defense, this is the first dragon we have fought in favor. Yay, you guys! This is a big thing. It's part of the Dungeons and the Dragons. We've done a dungeon.
We've done it.
We've done it, but now it's time for dragons. Okay, writing in all my legendaries and stuff.
Can't
No
wait to see what this
worries.
thing looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lotus
Gonna be
is
gorgeous.
just beautiful.
Oh, yeah. If you haven't done it yet, Google lotus because they're beautiful flowers, and then black lotus specifically to get the most
The full
goth
effect.
version of
It
these
sounds
beautiful.
like the dragon of my dreams.
Yeah. It's
Tony might just fall in love with it.
it's a
honestly.
badass.
I mean, that seems on brand for Tony.
Just you knew, Bud told you it's the most badass of all the dragons. So here we go.
Yeah, the idea of harming something so ancient and powerful and beautiful and wise doesn't sit right with her. So she's like, we're
Maybe
we're
you
just
should
here
have
to
talked
get
to
a,
the dragon.
we're here to get a blossom and that's it.
Flattery will get you everywhere with dragons. So all right. So here we go. We're in initiative. So it seems like Aoife, you have the opening play here, kid.
Okay.
No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Don't die.
She pulls out Swan.
Mhm.
And she has a moment where she kind of attunes to Swan and her intent and personality. And it's like, do you know any songs that dragons would like?
Oh, to be quite frank, I don't have much experience with dragons. Though they are particularly attracted to humanoids of very different times and eras and, unfortunately, no. Their musical taste is quite complicated, as it is with humanoids.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You live
Really?
to be so old and your tastes change.
Yes, they sort of adopt whatever their servants are into, that sort of thing. You know, because they can't really play instruments, so whoever they can get, that's the music of the times.
Hearing Swan say their taste adapts to who they serve, and she thinks about the music that she heard at the feast, and she definitely, and when she was playing detect, or she was using the Swan to play with the to cast detect thoughts and play.
Yeah.
She definitely recalls those melodies and starts off by playing.
Nice. Okay. Make me a performance check with advantage because that's a cool idea.
Ooh, nice. That is a 19 plus 11, so 30.
Jesus
Hard.
Christ. Okay, you begin playing the most beautiful version of, that music. You heard that upbeat festival-esque, music that was, delighting you all at that feast. And, you're playing and focusing on that, and there's a lot of tension, a lot of anxiety. You're seeing Rook is just like sweating as she's moving, sideways along this thing onto the platform, and your companions who are flying through the air are also trying to like move in the shadows and get around. So yeah, there's probably a gleam of beautiful face sweat on your brow. But as you're like breathing in, trying to control your breathing, playing the woodwind, trying not to be rocked as there's the puff, puff of like powerful feet moving along, coming from the edge of that platform. And all of you from your various positions will see it's sort of a Lion King, like Simba moment as, you see the edge of this like thing crest over the ledge, and the body of this dragon, it's almost like midnight blue black, like the petals of a black lotus would be, and it's very like feline and graceful, and its long limbs and just the immaculate talons as it like kind of curls and steps on the edge. And as you look at it for the first time, you see it's almost like it looks like it has feathers or something all down along its long and slender neck. But as it comes to the edge, it like shakes its head, and just the bloom of those gorgeous like lotus petals out from around it. And you see two of the golden colored like antenna move from its head. This is like the most fucking gorgeous creature you've ever seen. And as it shakes its petals loose, there's almost like a cloud of like gold or like pollen, you think, that like rains from it. Pride Rock as it's up above. And as that like glittering, pollen rains down, I actually need everyone to make me wisdom saving throws. You have advantage if you can't be charmed.
Even if I'm immune?
If you are immune, you have advantage on this check.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
A creature immune to the charmed condition has advantage on this saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
What was it? Charisma, you said?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom.
I got a 13.
That's not good.
Oh, good, because I got a 12.
That's not good. Rook has... Rook is weirdly fine. All right. So Tony and Lou, as you're like... there's the moment, bow down. That actually becomes a little bit literal as you're looking at this dragon, and you are just so charmed by it. Like, you're breathing in this, like, smell, this incredible smell. Have you ever smelled a lotus blossom? Because right now, it's all you can think about how great it smells and how lovely and lush and wonderful. And Aoife, like, even you smell it, and something like your fae like sense is like, like that's some fucking charm shit is coming up now. And Rook is just like against the wall, with her face shoved in 10,000 layers of cloth. So you must succeed on the save or become attracted to the dragon for 1 minute.
Tony was already doing that, Celeste.
I know. So here it is, though. Here it is. Creature so attracted cannot willingly move away from the dragon, nor can it move or act in a manner that would prevent it from seeing the dragon. So you've got to move so it can see you and you can see it, because you've got to. It's so beautiful. You can't look away. So a creature can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns. Then you are immune to... Basically, you have to be closer to this thing. Like, everything in you is like, I have to see it. I have to be there. I have to get closer to it. Like, so beautiful. So it's not like you're immune. You can't attack it or anything. But, like, you just got to be near it. Like, it's so...
I'm sure it's
so gorgeous.
Only going to be great things up where it is. Yeah. Only good things will happen up there.
Basically, you're like a bee. You're like a bee, and this is the most gorgeous fucking flower that you've ever seen. You gotta get in there. You gotta pollinate this biz. Like,
I gotta pollinate.
Whoa. Weird dragon sexy. I will say, for those of you who aren't losing their fucking shit over how cool this dragon is, so Aoife and Rook, you would notice this dragon is only large in size. So that tells you something right off the bat. This can't be older than like a young dragon. So even Bud, who's like, they're ancient compared to me, this is still a relatively like juvenile version. Thank God. 'Cause whoa.
Ooh, he could have gotten real bad real fast.
So this is not an ancient dragon. So that's good news for you. One, it's less intelligent, less storied, less powerful in a lot of ways. You have a little bit of manipulation power here because all of you up against like a full-ass adult dragon or an ancient dragon would be toast immediately.
Aoife, feeling this sort of magic wash over her after it's just unleashed this spray of golden pollen.
Oh yeah, and the golden eyes, like glowing golden orbs, like cat's eyes in the dark, like focus down on you. And now you have the full, floral effect of this thing staring at you as you play your song.
And she'll stop playing and she'll let out this audible gasp in just appreciation of her beauty, and she will take a knee onto this very narrow 5-foot stretch of ground, and she will say, "Behold, the sun could only just envy the sheer brilliance of your majesty."
Okay, make me a persuasion check with advantage because you're being very flattering, which dragons do indeed enjoy. And you played it a beautiful song.
That is a natural 20 plus 11 for 31.
Wow.
So you say this, and your voice echoes strangely in this like wooden cylinder, right? It gets kind of carried up, and like, as the music stops, there's this like strange silence that rings out, and the dragon moves its great head, and its petals rustle in a wind that isn't there, but it seems to have the ability to create, yeah. And you hear its voice. It speaks, and it speaks in common because that's the language you spoken. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it mirrors your voice, and it's very weird because you see the jaws moving in a serpentine way that shouldn't be able to wrap its way around common, but dragons are magical as hell. So it calls back, and you all hear, "Young Herald, a charming tune you have played, entering a very dangerous place. What have you come to do, young one?"
Well, first, us humble champions come to collect the golden blossom that you hold within your grasp. We beseech you in your grace and magnanimity that we could come to terms and receive this gift from you without it having to come to bloodshed.
Now, young one, you have played me a pretty tune and played equally pretty words, but you must understand that my mistress has commanded a challenge of her champions, and I would be lying if I said I did not enjoy the sport.
We felt it might be as such. But please, I beg you, as your magic is so powerful and palpable, come close to me so that I may set my eyes upon you and marvel in your beauty. As she's trying to persuade her to, like, come within 5 feet of me, please, because I want to look unto you.
Okay. Make me a persuasion, I think with disadvantage at this time, because this is a pretty bad suggestion. Just strategically. This dragon is like a place of power, live and love in.
For sure. With her force of with her magnetism, Since we're still neutral and friendly, that gives her advantage,
Yes.
so it'll be negated to just a regular straight roll. Oh, shit. 26.
Okay. I'm assuming you have a secret intention behind this, because I've rolled an insight check. Yes, what is your
Yes.
secret intention?
She wants the dragon to come within 5 feet of her so that she can cast a spell on it.
Okay. So the dragon, like, looks and, it, like, unslithers its serpentine neck, right? So once again, there's kind of a spray of this bloom just off of her. And you see the dragon looks, and Aoife tracks, unfortunately, like, where your companions who are flying and, like, oh, because sort of floating, looks at Tony, looks at Lou, and then looks down at Rook on the side, and does it in such a way that you know that the dragon knows exactly where they are. That is the move this dragon is making. And unfurls their great wings. And as you see, it's like, because dragons usually have the leathery bat-like nature, but there's something almost like, it's like the texture of a leaf. Like you can see, the light moving through it as the leathery green of these like lotus blossom like wings unfurl. And the dragon lifts off from the ground, and you feel that like this thing is just large, but that's still pretty significant as you feel the gust, and it moves like in the center of the air, right? So it's technically about 30 feet closer to you as you're feeling this. And you see, once again, there's this like glowing light that almost comes from its face here, and gilded gold magic surrounds each of the petals here, as you start to feel a little bit dizzy, and I think queasy, and I think everybody in this space is like, something is happening here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive right into initiative. Technically, the dragon did indeed come 30 feet closer to you, but she has no intention of lowering herself completely to your level. But before we start, because she did use her toxic pheromones ability just there to go into full bloom, I need everybody here to make a constitution save for me.
19.
Okay, good.
What'd you, Nassim?
Also 19.
Good.
Yeah! Clink!
Blink.
Nice.
These two fucking boneheads in the sky, just ready to fight anything.
23 for Aoife.
Okay. Wow. All right. Good. Good stuff. So you all are good for this round. But here we go. So, just so you know, she has started with her toxic pheromones attack. So this is going to be blooming now in a persistent effect since she has activated it. So essentially essentially single turn, when you, like at the start of your turn, you're going to have to repeat this save unless a creature with the anatomy to cover its means of breathing can do so to avoid the save. If you do so, you can't smell, and you have to hold your breath until the start of the next turn to attempt to avoid the effect. If you breathe in the meantime, you must immediately reattempt the save. So if you want to try and hold your breath for the entirety of this fight, you will not have to make the save, but otherwise, you sure will. I will remind you, if you are paralyzed, if you are unconscious or anything, you have to breathe. You cannot willingly hold your breath. So, just a warning, it's real fucked if you don't make your save.
Cool!
Oh, cool!
I'm ready. I'm so hyped.
Fuck yeah! All right, let's do it, bitches. Okay, so
If
Tony...
we get paralyzed while being airborne, does
you
that mean
fall.
we hover or we
Oh,
fall?
yeah, we fall.
You fall.
Oh.
Because you're
But I think we
concentrating
fall
on this.
into
So
water,
if
though.
something knocks you out of your concentration, so every time you take damage, you're gonna have to make a save to try and maintain your concentration. Every time you so you're gonna have to work to maintain this. And if you lose concentration, the spell ends and you fall and you take that damage.
Okay. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We went hard with this. Yeah, vertical challenge. Bam, bam. Cool. If you want to strategize for a second, Tony, go for it. I'm going to refill because we got about 50 minutes of this fight ahead of us, so it's probably a good game plan time. Bams?
Yeah.
Well, Tony, fortunately, is drank the potion, so she doesn't have to concentrate, but Lou will, because you cast the fly spell, right?
Yeah, through my sword. I think it still matters though. Right? If you cast it through an item.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. If you wanna
No.
it would be lovely if you were able to stay by me and use your shield so I get that +2 to my AC. That way I'm less likely to get hit. And then I won't have to make the Constitution saving every time if I don't get hit.
I do need to move closer to it though to
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna
do
do
anything, but okay, yeah, but yeah, try and stay. Let's be
Well,
closer.
yeah, and Tony being able, if Tony has her defensive stance going, can take the blows that are meant for Lou.
Mm-hmm.
So to also save her from that too. So that'll be sweet.
Yeah. I'm
Hell
thinking
yeah.
to kick things off because cantrips I can cast as many times as I want, right?
Mm-hmm.
As many times per day, but yeah, it costs an action.
Right, unless it's a bonus action, which the one I'm thinking of is not a bonus action. Yeah, it's not. But I'm thinking, I don't know how effective this would be against a dragon, but of kicking off with infestation, just to distract it a little bit and give it a little bit of poison damage, because that will persist, doesn't it? It will continue to hurt it.
Cantrips usually no. I don't think infestation
if
does.
it poison damage doesn't persist, but if it has a poisoned condition, it'll get disadvantage on attack rolls.
I see. I don't think it gives it the condition. It just gives poison damage.
Yeah, and my other concern too is just, and I don't know if this is the case, but we're in a swamp and thematically, that makes me think of poison as a damage type, and dragons that have poison abilities typically are immune from poison.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I know, but I feel like, well, we don't know if it has poison abilities.
We don't, but if we wait a turn, we'll know, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely for my first turn, I'm going to kick off with my Bardic Inspiration performance, or my Bardic Performance, Clarity of Thought, so that we can't be charmed or frightened.
Nice.
So hopefully that will help.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I have to run to the bathroom, but I'm going to stab, obviously.
Shit, then yeah, I'm not really sure what to kick things off with then. I guess we'll wait, see if it does any of that.
Wahoo! So everybody good and clear on the arena shape and fight? Because I feel like that it's a little hard to abstract. But
that knowing that we're going at the base of the tree and looking up, that helps. I was thinking we were at the top and looking down, but now we got it.
Essentially, think of it like classic boss fight. The dragon is essentially going to keep moving higher and higher each round to make your life harder. So the very top of the tree, far away from you, I think I have a max of, it's about 120 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Neat.
Yeah. So big ass tree. But yeah, luckily you can fly. I'm glad you guys got that. How you feeling, Nassim? Looking stressed.
Not good, but we don't have a choice, so we're gonna do it.
It's a hard fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys went for the hardest one. For sure.
My other thing would be is while you're flying and stuff, try to stay within 30 feet of me. We'll see if we can try and make that happen, just so I can help you out with my bardic performances.
It is really nice that the two people who aren't airborne have climbing speeds, so you can spend, Aoife and Rook can keep climbing, 30 feet every round to get up to platforms, so.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be what we go for sure.
Yeah. And also you, Aoife, and Rook are ranged, so that's very good. That's very good news. Also, Tony, just try to fly intentionally over platforms so you're not just dropping to the ground. Because owie.
Yes. But the thing is, currently, I have the idea of the arena in my head, but where the dragon is in relation to Aoife is about 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
The whole diameter of the place is 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently above the dragon, but we were slowly moving towards it. But we've broken that initial charm, right? So now, how far
You
would
have
you say
not
we are
broken that
from it?
initial charm.
No.
You're still very much charmed by it.
Oh, you know what else I just thought of too?
Yeah.
If this is a big old flower, I keep forgetting I'm a wizard. I could use Scald too to see if fire is going to have any good damage on it.
Scald is a great spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're still
JVOG.
charmed, then can I roll then to try and break that, or no?
You can at the end of each of your turns. You can. So essentially, if we're envisioning where we are right now, so Aoife and Rook are on the ground, 30 feet below the dragon. The dragon is floating, basically just came off that first platform, which is at the 30 feet point, and moved to float in the center of the room. So the dragon is on the same plane as that first, like, mushroom pillar up in the air. So, which is the same point both Tony and Lou are kind of at. So you all are basically on the same horizontal plane at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony and Lou, you would just have to fly a little bit around to get, like, hovering above that first mushroom platform, which is not a bad idea, in case you fall.
But I can't because I'm charmed, right? I'm forced to want to move closer to the dragon.
You can move closer to the dragon, yes, but you can also move around the dragon in, whatever way you sort of want. You just can't, like, willingly get further away.
Okay.
It's not a bad charm. It's not the worst kind of charmed out there. It's just basically you want to be close. You don't want to move away from it, essentially. You can only move closer to it. And since you're on the outside edge, that's great. Basically what that means is you can't go up or down from where you are right now. But you can move around.
Okay, so I can move. I can position myself by the pillar or the platform.
By
so
the
that
platform.
should I
Above
fall
the
off while on it.
platform. Yes, you can absolutely do that. You just need to orbit her.
Okay.
Right? Like she's the sun of your universe is basically the way you're feeling.
And she is.
And she is.
Yeah.
And she's fucking beautiful.
But I don't want to harm it. I'm charmed in a way that I can't harm it, right?
That is
You
not
can
true.
attack.
You can attack it. You just need to be near her, even if she's a threat, even if she kills you. So you can attack her, but
The charm works out well for you because you want to be in melee range anyway, pretty much.
yeah. So it's really not a bad thing for you. It would have been very bad if Aoife and Rook failed it, but it's actually pretty good that Tony and Lou failed it. So.
That's what we say now, but there's going to be a reason that it's bad.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not in
obviously the build. but
if I'm
listen.
staying above the ridges, if I'm staying above those mushroom ridges, I'm not really within melee range.
You can, because the dragon's floating in the center. So, like, you could stand on the edge of the mushroom platform and, like, hit her where she is. The platforms each kind of extend towards the center.
I see. Okay.
The thing. Yeah. She's right now, she's just floating in the center because Aoife was like, come closer. She's like, okay, bitch. Whoa! I'm in the middle of everything. So, yes. All right. Combat. Going in. Bam. Tony. We're at you. So you're on the same plane as this dragon. I'm not sure if you guys are aware that the dragon knows exactly where you are, but she does because Aoife knows that the dragon knows exactly where all of you are. But she is very focused on Aoife right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's start with then just a regular melee attack and see what I can accomplish first. We are doing this with our shield out, so one-handed.
All right.
and obviously non-lethal. It's gonna be 25, I think, to hit. 17 plus 8.
Jesus, yeah, for sure. And are you moving in such a way that you can, obviously you need to get 30 feet closer to the dragon. So I guess you just need to get 30 feet. Wait, what's your fly speed with the fly spell? Isn't it
60.
Oh, shit. Okay. So obviously you have to go 30 feet towards the dragon, but do you also want to move around so you're like angled over like a ledge?
The potion of flying, it gives you a flying speed equal to your walking speed because it's
less
slightly
powerful.
different than fly. So she can move whatever walking speed is.
Okay.
But she doesn't have to maintain concentration, which is the bonus.
Oh, there it is. Great news for you, Tony. Great fucking news. Actually, Lou, I don't think you need to either because I think Emily holds concentration for you.
Oh, we were wondering how that works.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure if because
usually
it was being
if you have
cast
a
from the weapon.
Yeah, if you have a sentient magic item, the item, because it has an intelligence score to cast spells, is usually the one who holds it for you.
Listen, I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I'm good.
So Tony and Lou, I think you guys are bad at, this is the exact scenario you want, so we don't even have to fucking worry about concentration checks. So
Yay!
don't even worry, Tony, about getting your ass over a platform. You good on the juice. But yeah, so Lou, you're gonna have the bitch and fly speed though, because that's the full ass spell. And then Tony, yeah, you just have equal to your walking, so you'll just move 30 feet closer, which is everything your charmed brain is telling you to do anyway. So there you go.
Great.
She smells
I love
so
you.
good.
I love you, but
Love
I don't
you, I
want to
must
hurt you. I must destroy you.
Your blood probably
lovely.
smells even better.
Okay, that's fucked up. It's like, oh,
Let me bathe in it.
That was
I want to be you, to be inside you in a very
wish.
violent way.
Anyway.
body
12
horror
damage,
earning
please.
the tag.
12 damage, yes. 12 damage. Okay, and that is... does not matter if it's magical or not. Okay, 12 damage. Yeah, and as you cut, you do actually feel the blood that, like, oozes forth from this creature is a lot more sap-like than you would expect, and there is that fresh floral scent that washes over you as you cut into the hide of this thing, the thick-ass hide, and you're like, whew.
so beautiful. I slash again.
Try again.
Oh, that's 17 to hit.
Okay, 17 will not do it. These scales are thick. The first time you landed like a lucky blow in between, but just like, and you're, I think maybe with the confidence of before, like come swinging down, but clangs off of. While these scales look petal in nature, they certainly do not have the texture of it.
Okay, well, while I'm still within, reachable melee distance, and this is like that first round, I'm just going to go ahead and action surge and see if I can do it
not?
again.
Hell yeah. Try your best.
Woo! That's 26 to hit.
Oh boy, yes, there we go. That's a strike for the ages.
That's a one.
That's
another
that'll do.
12 damage.
Oof. All right.
And now we have our final extra, a Turk. And that, oh, wow, okay. That was a natural one.
No, absolutely not. So you're like, clang, 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 and then this one, and like spins you around, and honestly, it's hard to get your bearings when you are in zero gravity, and I think that just kind of fucks you on this
The
swing.
momentum of the sword just like pulls me 5
you're
feet
like,
away.
whoa, okay. Learning to fight while not on the ground, it's different. It's a real exercise in core strength.
For sure.
Anything else for you?
I will take my defensive stance.
Okay. All right. So you do that. And I get to take a lair action. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to use blinding filth. Swamp gas, muck, and slime spew up from a point the dragon can see. Yep. Everything within 20 feet. So, she is going to aim it so it hits Rook and Aoife here. I need you guys to make dexterity saving throws. As just like this bubbling, like noxious water comes up from the lake and just like rains filthy, brackish water down on you all.
Dirty 20 for Aoife.
Ooh, okay, that's good. Oh, Rook is not so lucky. Yep, deck save or be blinded. Until it uses an action to get the filth out of its eyes. Right. So you are fine, Aoife. You've like, woo, shield. But you hear fuck like from Rook as just like the wall of this stuff comes down, and she is fucked for this turn. So that is unfortunate because we come directly to Rook, who's gonna have to spend an action deblinding herself as she gets all of the shit out of her eyes. She's like, fuck, like swearing. So crossbow, she has to like string it back, and she is going to use basically just her turn to climb up and then get onto that platform. Is essentially all she can do this turn, but she is up there on the platform. Oh god, and then the dragon's main action. Wait for Nassim to come back because the dragon's about to wreck her fucking day.
Yikes.
Okay, so Rook is on platform 1. So Aoife is the only one on the ground right now. Everybody else is flying, happy as can be. Lou's on the edge, yeah.
Just revolving around our sun. What could be better?
What could be done? What could be better?
No,
Tony had to make the save to see if she was charmed.
Oh yeah, is it at the start of our turn?
at the end.
Well,
At the end.
Oh, for both the toxic pheromones and the
Yes.
other
Toxic
thing?
pheromones is the start, and
Okay.
the alluring presence is the end.
Got it.
So Tony, by the way, were you holding your breath on your turn?
Oh, nope. Don't think I was.
Okay. Then I actually need you to make a con save retroactively.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Oh, 17 is exactly what you needed to, honey. But as you are close to it, you get the like you breathe in some of that, and luckily, like you still have the scarf over your mouth from Rook's like suggestion earlier. Otherwise, this would have been a really bad day. You feel acrid smoke like fill your like. Now that you're close to it, you're like, oh my god, do not forget to do this again. You're okay for now. 17 is your DC, kids. We're not fucking playing. So actually, good point. Let me roll for Rook. Rook is fine. Also, though, alluring presence, you didn't roll for the end of your turn, Nassim. So go ahead and have Tony roll that wisdom saving throw again.
17.
Okay, damn, that's your number. That's exactly what you're looking for with this monster. So you are no longer affected by the alluring presence. You are no longer charmed by this creature. And anybody who is saved is immune to it for the next 24 hours. So Lou is the only one who is currently like, yes, goddess, to this thing at the moment. All right, cool. So that was Rook's turn. She's up on the platform now. Couldn't do much else. Blinded by nastiness. Yes, but then it's the dragon's proper turn, and Tony, you are the only one right by it, so get wrecked. Or do I want to do this? Oh, I'll start with this. Never mind. Oh, man.
Stop!
I'm sorry, it's just really so nasty. Okay, all right, never mind. The dragon, so, you know, you're, like, there cutting at a flank, Tony, and it, like, flips its great head back at you, and you look into the golden cat eyes, and it looks at you and peers through your soul, and you look it back at it, and, like, and then it goes, and then it, and lets out this, just another of these, like, golden mist breaths. That encompasses you and then falls down, you know, to everybody else. So hitting everybody in the space. And immediately, Tony, you feel your skin start to burn as this like acidic pollen just starts eating away at your flesh. I need everybody here to make dexterity saving throws, please.
18.
Oh my god. That's
18,
like
good.
third natural 20 for a 26.
Jesus,
Can I
well,
have
now's
some
the
of that?
time.
We got that bad energy out of the way earlier, and now we're about to get some more, I'm sure.
Well,
Fuck
you better go
yes.
knock on some wood.
Woo! Yeah.
You just said a lot right there.
What do we get, Tony?
11.
That's not good. All right. Rook. Oof. Also, okay. So, basically a huge acidic mist is falling down on all of you. So unattended objects and structures are just taking double damage and melting as they're being hit by this. But, that's not the big concern. The big thing is if you failed, you take 58 points of acid damage. If you passed, you take 29 points of acid damage. This is halved from a dex save, so I don't know if your rogue shit is active for you, Lou, but...
Yeah, I mean, I succeeded the dex save, so I don't take any damage.
Yeah, so you, throw your body, up just, in time to not be hit by this hideous rain. Those good swamp microorganisms just eating you as fast as can be.
You're just a big ol' snack, Nassim. Gotta eat you up.
Are you guys okay? Did that just hurt me?
It hurt everyone,
It hurt
except for Lou.
Except for Lou. Also, Rook also take the full 58. So she's not looking super cute right now. Luckily, in Tales of the Valiant, her HP is much higher than 5e. So, oh, fuck. Yeah, no, that's still, she's down to less than 20. For sure.
This is fine.
Yeah, 17
Yeah,
HP.
that more
This
than
is fine.
halved my HP.
This is fine. Okay, cool. So, but the good news is that was the dragon's whole turn to do that, and hopefully their breath weapon will not recharge. So, let's hope for that. As we go ahead and move to Lou, it is now your turn. Hey, Lou, are you holding your
Okay.
breath?
Yeah. of
Okay,
course. That would fucking suck to not do that.
sure.
All right. She is going to fly in next to Tony. And she is going to cast Scald on her.
All right.
You just see flames wrap around her wrists and smack into this creature. That's going to be 19 to hit.
19 is not enough. The just the scalding water you see bounces off of the scales. These magnificent dragon skulls.
Offhand attack. Bonus action.
Tell you your AC is 20. 20 is your AC.
Disgusting.
Badass
Offhand
dragon.
attack is 21 to hit.
There we go.
That is a dagger, so I need my D4. And
Dragons, if nothing else, are extremely hard to hit and deal a great amount of damage.
It's 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 2 is 19 plus 1 is 20. 20 because it's offhand, so 20 points of magical piercing damage.
Ugh, it's good to, that's with your sneak attack, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be sneaky. Yeah, so you get a solid hit on this thing. I don't know, where are you hitting it? How are you bypassing the, what's the look as you're getting past to scale this, iron wall here?
I think that she is just aiming for in between the petals of the head.
Yeah.
Just figuring where there's a connection, there's usually a weak spot.
Yeah. Usually on a plant, right? That's the most delicate part is the petals. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because the stem is usually that hard. So, yeah, just... And you see the shower of, black lotus petals, float to the ground and wither as you, dig in to this thing and it, rears its head back in pain.
And then I did my wisdom save, but I only got a 15, so I don't think I.
You did not. So you were still under its alluring presence.
Yep.
So now you're within 5 feet of it. You cannot leave within 5
Yeah,
feet of it.
I live here now.
You live
Happily.
here now,
I love
right
it.
there. I love it. It smells so good.
Have you
and
seen the
part me
view
is
of my
so
apartment?
sad. Yeah. Oh my God. Why do I have to kill this thing? It's so amazing. Wonderful.
That's my
Okay.
dream.
And then, so here's actually the good news. Because this dragon is not old enough to have legendary actions. Lucky you. So we're going to move to Aoife.
Hell yeah. So unfortunately, we can't do big bursts of heal, especially over a lot of different
So
people.
many, yeah.
So what we are going to do instead is we're going to, for the first time, activate our bardic performance.
Whee!
So yeah, Aoife, and obviously she is not holding her breath because she has to play Swan, so she's gonna roll her save. It was a con
Con
save?
save, yes.
Bro, I am not even
Did you roll
Are
another
you
natural 20?
serious?
What the hell? What the hell?
But then I get like
What
a case
the
that says
fuck?
in case
I'm
of
just
emergency.
saying, next time when we go back to crawling, Sage is not allowed to roll on the table for random encounters because I'm not just gonna give out treasure until I die. So that's
Oh my god. So that's natural
Sage,
20 for
mail
a
me
total
that die.
26.
26.
I mean-
Yeah, you're fine. You're fucking fine. You're breathing in. You can feel the acid burning. It's like when you take a bad hit of every drug you've
Oh
ever
my God.
smoked over and over
Yeah.
and over again, but you don't give a shit because you're a fae and you're beautiful, and who gives a shit about that mortal biz?
Whew. Oh my god. So she takes in this big breath and is like, she stifles that urge to cough and she begins just jamming on Swan. And she's
Jamming.
going to use her Celebrate Life.
Nice.
So when allies start their turn, they can choose to expend a hit dice and heal that much plus 5. So at the beginning
Nice.
of your turn, you can heal a little bit. So not a lot, but it's something.
Yeah, and it's a free thing, so everyone should use that. Hit dice, the only way you would spend those is during a short rest, and I suspect you will want to take a long rest after this. So,
For
burn
sure.
'em. Burn 'em, kids.
And then also, everyone gets advantage on death saves
That's
as
nice.
well while I have this performance going. And then as her bonus action, she is going to give Tony Bardic Inspiration die, and she is going to climb her 30 feet up to that next platform so she can kind of be closer to everyone so she can hopefully on her next turn get some heals going.
Yeah, so you and Rook are, like, up there, and Rook is, like, "Ugh," like, pink eye situation, rubbing
God.
acid filth out of her face. So, there you go. So many content warnings. Body horror, earning it this time. Yes. So wonderful, wonderful, good news. And then Tony, we come back up to you. So first off, if you are damaged at all, you should absolutely take Aoife up and roll one of your hit dice. You have 8 to spend. I would suggest you spend one of your D12s from being, or D10s from being a fighter.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
And yeah, her
It was
Bardic
plus
Inspiration.
5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you roll on your D10 plus 5, and then her Bardic Inspiration is a D8 that you can add to one of your D20 rolls.
So an attack roll or like a save.
Okay, cool. So I got plus 12, which is really nice.
Yes.
Duh.
So Aoife is jamming the Celebrate Life tune, whatever that means to Aoife. What kind of music we hearing? We like a nice Irish jig. I feel like it's a pretty.
Ooh, I feel like it would really be like some like bebop and like jazz.
Yeah,
She got some
yeah.
jazz flute going.
You go, yeah, really feeling hot jazz. Yeah, we're bouncing around. It's a little bit random.
Hot
It's a little bit
jazz.
sexy, like that's life. Yeah. So go.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody says a little bit sexy, my first response is, I should shimmy. Just a little
sexy.
bit.
A little bit.
Little Alexis, la 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 la. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, we're going to go in with our longsword again.
You can try.
That's
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Are you holding your breath?
Oh yeah, this time absolutely.
She
All right, just checking. I'm gonna stop checking and just start dealing damage if you guys don't tell me. So.
Well, I didn't say it out loud, but I did think you were holding your breath this time.
Gotta say out loud. This is a
So-
podcast, motherfucker. So.
Sure. I guess it is. 22 to hit, please.
Yes, a 22 will do it.
Good, very good.
Whip it good.
That is. That's a 6, right? Yeah, it's a 6. It's a D8. 11 damage.
Okay. Owie.
And then we're gonna attack again, please.
You can try.
Wacha. All right, we're gonna use our bardic inspiration to add to that.
Yeah.
Because what did I roll? 7 plus 8? That's 15. Plus 8.
There you
23.
go. That'll do. That's what
And
that
then
inspiration's good for. Yes.
Hell yeah.
What
And
is
then
it good
because she used
for?
it on an attack roll, I need our dear beloved dragon to make a con saving throw DC 16.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I did not do that. But what is is there a condition or something?
So if she fails and she takes damage, thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the bardic inspiration die.
She will take that. So she will take an additional, what was it, 6?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Woo. All right. So 8 thunder damage plus your normal damage. Ow. Jerk. She does not like your beats.
My normal damage was 10.
18. No, bad beats. Stinky beats. Okay, yeah, that sucks. So you hit her and she's like, and reverberates with the bad bass of Aoife's bardic inspiration.
Gorgeous. And now defensive stance. Am I within 5 feet of Lou?
Oh yeah, you did not move.
All right, 5 feet of Lou.
Oh no, not within 5 feet of Lou. Lou is coming from another way, I'm assuming, because that's the best for sneak. And this creature is thick enough that you can't be.
I thought that I was purposely flying over to Tony so that I could get the +2 to my AC.
Oh sure, if you do that, yep, I'm into it. So you're both next to it. You can benefit. You said it. I'm into it. I'm just here to say yes. You need everything you can get because it's. So it's Tony's turn to the lair action. Let's see. Ooh, do we want acid blister?
That sounds like
No.
fun.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I think
I don't
acid
think so.
blister sounds good.
Do you?
Yeah, so
That sounds
acid
like a
wells
really
up from a
cursed
ground
words.
on a point I can see. I'm going to choose on the mushroom platform so it can hit all
Legit.
of you. So I
Respect.
need all of you to make me a constitution saving throw, please. Oh my god, and the blister lasts. So a creature that enters the turn area for the first time, which you're all doing now because it's appearing, or if you start your turn there, this will be a repeat. So that's cool. That's just a
22.
bubbling. Fuck you, that. Okay, all right, 22. That's good.
15.
That's good.
16.
Oh no,
good?
15 is just good enough. How dare you?
I thought it wasn't going to be. I was like, fuck.
I'm sorry. What was that, Sage?
16.
Okay, that's just good enough. So you all are taking half damage. Okay, 16 reduced. 2. So all of you will take 8 after the halving. 8 acid damage as basically now a vat, like a rotting, fetid, just bubbling pit of acid opens up on the mushroom ledge here and is spewing around. So that's cool. So all of you take 8 because you all saved. But at the start of your turn, you will be trying to make the save again. Have fun. Have fun and neat.
Yay.
Yay. Rook. Okay, starting off, making the save again. 1, Rook. Oh dear.
Oh, Rook.
Oh no.
And she
Well,
can
She's having a
also
bad
heal
fight.
up.
Yes, she is going to spend, because she's going to take 6 damage, but luckily she's going to do that. Cool, so she just eats the damage she recovered. Nice. On the turn from her hit die. Rook is barely hanging on here, kids. That's fine. But now she is in a position, she's not blinded, and she's going to go ahead and use the arrow of slaying.
Hell
Fire at
yeah.
this dragon.
Don't miss, girl.
Don't worry, ranged is our whole deal. So remind me, Sage, I think you had it up earlier. It's 3d6, I think, extra
So
damage.
an arrow of slaying. Oh, I have it in my notebook. An arrow of slaying says. Ta 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 ta. Where is it? There it is. So when the creature takes damage from the arrow, the creature must make a DC 17 con saving throw or take 6 d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half on a success.
Oh, God, okay. Oh my God, okay. So, yeah, I definitely hit.
God.
Rook got like a 27 to hit. So that's step 1. Okay, and then D20, my con save is draggy. Oh no, a natural 20. Okay, but that still means I'm still taking half of 6d10 on top of her normal biz, which is not insignificant. So rolling, oh, and it's all so high. Okay, 9 plus 9, 18 plus 10 plus 8. Okay, 19 plus 18.
So 18 plus 18 would be 36.
Okay, plus 10 plus 4.
46. 40.
Ugh. Okay, so it'd be 40 if it didn't save. So that's still 20 extra damage. And Rook's normal shit. And she's also doing her Mystic Mark ability. So it's going to be a d10 plus her normal. So that's 7 plus the d6 for Mystic Mark. It's going to be 6. So 13 plus 20.
So
God, math is hard. Okay, so that's 33 damage as she goes ahead and whams this thing with this arrow of slaying. And I think there's like a it's a very anime, like, pulling it out, like the arrow. And you all see the blinding, like, light. And as this thing, like, hits it in its serpentine neck, there's like a roar from this dragon. And you see a bunch of the petals fall off. And that was not a nice hit. It is extremely pissed by that, for sure. So, big ass solid chunk. But don't worry, Rook's not done yet because she has the second attack. Definitely gonna hit with that one as well. Basic, okay, 7 plus her 4, so 11 plus her Mystic Mark. Okay, 15 more damage. So Rook just did about 50 damage to this thing.
disgusting
Get
in the best
it.
of ways.
We love it.
Love the magic items! So good. Okay. Fuck yes. All right. And that is her biz. That is her biz. All right. Then we're going to the dragon's main attack. Oh, no. Okay. So let's see if the breath weapon recharges. No. Lucky you, boys and girls. So, multi-attack. Dragon makes 4 attacks.
Woo.
So, I think we'll start with the bite is the strongest on Tony. I think the dragon is certainly smart enough to go, you are the most tin can of us, my dears. 23 to hit you, Tony. How do you feel about that?
Yep, that'll do.
Okay. So that is going to be the 13 plus 6 is 19 piercing damage. And I need you to make a con save against being poisoned.
14.
A 14 is not enough. So you are officially poisoned as per the condition. Which means you basically have disadvantage on everything. including attack rolls, as like this just fucking sickness comes over you. You have been injected with the venom of the Black Lotus. And you're also, at the start of each of your turns, going to take poison damage.
You said the initial damage was what, 18?
Yes. I believe, yeah, Sage, check me on it. Poison creature, yeah, thank you. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Basically, every d20 roll you have disadvantage on, except for saves.
Okay.
So poison is coursing through your body from this extremely venomous touch. And true to her word, she's going to send her claws elsewhere. So, Lou, watch out. Here you go. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge to have whatever I take.
Okay, 14 plus 6. So that'd be 20 slashing damage that you have down to 10.
Okay.
All right, second claw coming for you. That's only a 16 to hit.
That is going to just hit, but I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield.
Woo! Okay, good for you. So that you deflect that second claw, which is great news also because the tail is coming for you as well.
Okay.
That's only a 15 though, so
I'm good.
Are good.
Is uncanny dodge a reaction?
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh shit!
Okay, give me that claw damage, girly.
Oh shit! Okay.
Still getting used to the wizard life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I feel you. As a bard, reactions are
Yeah.
taxed.
So 9 plus 6, so that's gonna be 15 slashing damage on that second claw.
Ew, that's
Oh
not
shit!
good.
That means probably that tail would have hit too at 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the rough one, as the stinger from the tail floating in
I might
comes.
die.
Oh yeah, 60-12.
Okay, I'm definitely die.
Hang on, I could roll like ass. Sage, help me. I'm gonna tell you numbers.
Okay.
Oh no, 12 plus 4 plus 3
I'm down.
plus 11
Girl, I'm
Three.
down.
plus 8
41.
poison damage. Does that reduce you more than half your total HP negative? Because you insta die if that is the case.
No.
So you're just unconscious. Luckily, you're making death saves at advantage. Oh, but unluckily,
I'm
you
falling.
You fall. You're only 30 feet up, though, so that means it's only 3d6.
Aren't I falling into water?
You are falling into water. So
I'm drowning.
So I will say, because you're falling into water, so I don't think it's the full bludgeoning damage, to be quite honest. So I'm going to roll just one bludgeoning, but the thing is you're in water, so you're instantly going to start suffocating.
Yeah. Super cool.
Okay, so take 2 bludgeoning damage as you hit the water, just for funsies.
So automatically fail a death save.
Automatically
or 2.
fail a death save because you took damage after you're unconscious. And then you're going to start suffocating, and I believe you have, let's see, the suffocation rules. I think it's like a d6 rounds before you auto die. Let me see.
A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its con
But
modifier.
we're past that. We're going to suffocation. I think here, I've got
just pulled it up.
Yeah, players.
The creature. It's page 221.
Oh, fuck y'all. 21. Also, by the way, they made pocket editions of the player's guide in Monster Vault. They're so fucking
cute.
nice. They're so, like...
That's so, like, sometimes, like, when I'm at a table, it's so unwieldy, the normal size of book, so it's nice.
So this is great, because also my standing desk is tiny, so I can't keep the full book, so, like, every day for reference, I can just, like, keep the little pockets. It's amazing.
You can survive a number of rounds equal to your con modifier, minimum 1.
2.
Oh, boy! Okay, so if we don't get Lou conscious in the next 2 rounds, Lou auto dies.
Yay!
Just making that clear for everyone. Hell yeah. Okay, wonderful. All right, so that was the dragon's turn. Hey guys, do you feel like this is a hard enough fight yet? Is that good?
I sure hope we weren't giving the impression we didn't think it would be hard before.
I don't know, you're like,
I love this. This is great.
I don't know. You're feeling yourself. I just want to let you know you're being brave. Aoife. Oh no, sorry. No, we go right to Lou. So death saving throw. You have advantage on this.
I'm good. Got a 15. Not
Cool,
even-
but that is one less turn you have to survive.
Yep.
So if we come to your next turn and you're still in the water, unconscious, you die.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's a little bit nebulous because it says if you're still out of air, then you drop to 0 and you start making death saves. So then I would just assume automatically fail death saves.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
That definitely makes sense. All right.
So Aoife, now it's up to you.
Okay. We are not holding our breath, so first things first, we are going to
Make the con save.
roll our con save.
I got a great backup character, guys. So
Natural 20, bitches.
Oh shit. You don't give a fuck. Your lungs are made of iron. You can smoke God. Deal with it.
Oh,
I'm not
my
supposed to be
God.
laughing, guys.
No,
I'm dying.
It's fine, you're dying. I'm just like flashing back to every like horrible time in college I tried to smoke something and got destroyed, and then Aoife is that kid who's just like, nope.
Bong
Don't
Rick's
give
like a
shit.
champion. All right, we're gonna get back 11 HP as we're doing our song. And
I will
then-
say if you can't get Lou out of the water, Rook can certainly, and she'll yell this too. I think in the way that PCs yell at each other, Rook has a swim speed and pretty decent athletics and could probably, if needed, get Lou out of the fucking water.
Okay.
She's only 30 feet. It'd be a dive. It'd be nothing. Falling is nothing. So
I think I can also help, but that's
All right.
but
Not
it would
for
be an
me.
opportunity attack for you to move away from the dragon. Don't forget.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's nothing. I mean, Aoife's strength is -1. She's not going to be able to pull Lou out of the water. That in no universe
Yeah.
is that happening. So she's going to use her bonus action to continue her bardic performance. So she's going to keep playing despite all of this acrid, like, the pollen
Pheromone
filling her
gas.
lungs.
Yeah.
She's going to keep playing past it because the show's got to go on. As part of that, she gets to give someone bardic inspiration. So she is going to give Tony one. And then as her action, she is going to turn to Rook and she's going to say, go help Lou. And she's going to cast haste on Rook to give her insane movement speed and double actions to help get Lou out of that water.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
Love
yeah.
you, Aoife.
And then we're on the platform, so I assume we take some kind of acid damage.
Yep. Yep. So that is, yes, dexterity saving throw for me. Or I'm sorry. Wait, which one? Let me make sure.
You know what my concern is, guys?
What?
When Lou comes back out of the water, she has to take a breath.
Yeah. Isn't that fun? It's almost like I built this to be a death trap. Right. Sorry. Yes. Acid blister. Con save. A con save for me, Aoife.
Okay. The con save. So she is going to use her party feature that she gets. What is it? Hard target.
Yeah.
So she's going to expend a hit die and add that to her save. So
Nice.
hopefully it becomes a success.
I love how TOV fucking fuck you. You are out of this encounter. You need it for sure.
So that is a 19.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you're only going to take 3 points of acid damage.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Okay, and then let me make my con save for that. That's a 10. Oh, we're super good on that. Sick.
Hell yeah.
Cash, money. Where are my hit dice? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we use 2 of those. Yeah. All right. Haste on Rook. Let me look that up real quick. Oh god, throwing dice on the ground.
Don't do that.
Well, I'll never see it again.
Moment of silence.
R.I.P.
Blood for the blood god. Okay, wonderful. Anything else for you, Aoife?
That is her turn.
Okay, so the dragon, as if it knows what you're trying to fucking do, is going to turn that entire platform with its lair action now. The ground beneath up to 3 creatures the dragon can see. It's turned to soft mud. And you both must make dex saves or be restrained. So fucking hope Rook makes this. Otherwise it's 0 move speed, baby, and that's a natural 20.
Hell yeah! We love it. I got a 12.
Scared for myself. Okay, so Aoife, you are restrained. Restrained by the mud. A creature, so you can take an action to free yourself, but otherwise you're going to be restrained until the start of the dragon's next turn. So not the one that's about to happen, but basically next initiative count 20 when it would take a thing. So you cannot move until then.
Heard.
But luckily Rook can still move, because shit. So Rook, it comes to her turn and she like skips, off the edge and just like fucking swan dives with her movement down. And
so
Lou,
she has double speed for haste, a +2 to AC, and advantage on dex saves.
That is great.
And she gets an extra action.
Wonderful, because she has, so now she has 60 feet because she has a climb speed and 30-foot climb and 30-foot swim as a cool TOV ranger. So she swan dives over here, so it's like 30 feet to run down. Lou, luckily, sinking low. So Lou, somewhere in your mind, you're like, wonderful oblivion and blackness. And then you've something is like trying to push you out of it as you see Rook wraps an arm around you, Lou, and just so you all see on the surface here as like Lou is out, but still unconscious. But luckily with the fucking haste, I think, because the fall doesn't actually count as any movement here. So so Rook can get Lou to the shore, no problem, and still has all of her actions. So she is going to use an action to do a medicine check to try to stabilize you as she's doing CPR. Ooh, okay. An 18. So, Lou, like, coughing back to consciousness, you come as just, like, the fucking horrible pain of, like, water is expelled from your lungs. But immediately, you both are obviously going to have to make some con saves for me as you breathe in the poison.
With the stabilizing, does that make me conscious again?
It does not make you conscious. It puts you at 0 HP, but you're stable, which means you don't have to make death saving throws, so it asserts you all the way back to 0. So with a con save, you technically aren't rolling at disadvantage here. You're just making a straight up con save. Oh, bitch. Yes. Good. So you're not breathing in toxic...
Natural 20.
Maybe because Rook's breath, she's breathing in, she's shielding you, right? She's like plugging your nose and shielding, so you're not like actually taking in the bullshit. Rook also did great. So maybe at the bottom, like the pheromones haven't reached there, or you're wet. Who knows? But you are shielded here, so you are good. So that means you are stable. So you're not making death saves, but you're not back up to, spending any hit dice or anything. But you're not in danger of dying for the exact moment.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, for 5 seconds.
But you said Rook gets a second action, yes?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
also at the start of her turn, she'd get to heal up a little bit by spending a hit die.
Yes. So Rook will do that for sure. Does it say the creature has to be conscious on Bardic Celebrate Life, or can Lou do it?
That was what I was about to look
Because
up.
I think it might be that Lou can use it too.
I would love to use it.
If it doesn't say specifically the creature has to be...
They just need to be able to see and hear me in order to be able to.
She can't do it, unfortunately.
Oh.
But Rook will be able to... Oh, she rolled a 10, thank God. Because Rook is also fucked at this point. Yep. Okay, cool. Plus 5, 15. Good. All right, she's back over 30. But Rook will... you feel, Lou, a very sad and painful, jab in your hands as Rook actually pulls some ranger shit. She's like, please don't die. And you're gonna get healed, my girl, for...
Yeah. Love that for me.
Well, I mean, she's not good at it. She's not good at magic, but she... 7 hit points.
I'll take it.
Yay!
Rook is just like...
I'm alive.
And you're looking over her, and this is, the most desperate and, manic face you've ever seen from Brooke. She's shaking you, and it's uncomfortable. It's horrible. Terrible bedside manner. She's like, don't. You can't. No. Just freaking out in your face, an inch away. She's like, I can't
Lou
deal with
takes
this,
her
Lou.
hand.
Lou, I can't. You have to come back. You have to...
Stop yelling! She, is slowly getting up. Okay. Keep going. Don't look at me. Look at that.
She seems extremely fucking relieved, but that's all she can do. Bless you, Aoife, for the hasted turn. Oh god, dragon's main attack. Yes,
Uh-oh.
wonderful.
Here comes Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Oh, I'm restrained.
You are restrained. Hey, Tony. Start off with the acid bubble. Please do indeed make me a... It was a con save.
Oh, that's not a disadvantage, right?
No, that's just normal for you.
Okay, cool. 22.
22. Okay, so you're only going to take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, and then here we go. We're going to bring the dragon's full hell on you. Oh, let me see if the breath weapon recharges. Thank God, does not. Okay. 4 attacks. Ready?
Nope.
No.
All right, bite. That's only 15. No go.
No.
Okay, first claw, natural 20. Yikes.
Oh, fuck.
Luckily, it's a claw, so that's going to be 48. Okay, so 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 7 is 19, plus 2 is 21, plus 6 slashing damage.
So 27?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they needed to knock me out.
All right, you out.
Damn.
Okay, you fall. You're going to fall 30 feet.
But I was on that platform. Remember, I stayed with
yes,
the
you
platform.
did. You
so if
did.
I
You
fell,
did
I fell on it.
specify that. So I'm only going to give you one of these d6s and 6s I rolled. So 6 bludgeoning damage as you fall. Okay, cool. So that means Aoife, you are conscious and you are there. You are restrained. It's going to have advantage as it brings a second claw on you. Okay, 21 to hit.
She will use... Actually... yeah, she'll use her... Wait, 21. Oh, never mind. Go. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's 11 slashing damage.
Is it magical damage?
It is not magical damage.
Get fucked!
Get fucked, I don't give a shit! The dragon's like, what? And then it has to try again with its tail because it cannot believe it. It cannot believe it. That surely must have been a fluke. Oh, boy. Okay, all right, 18 plus 10, so 28 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. Well, this is poison damage, so this isn't gonna save you. This time as it stingers you. 60, 12. Okay, do the math. All right. 11. 7. 11. 2. 1. 2.
35.
Yup, poison damage.
That will... Yeah, that'll knock me unconscious.
Oh my god.
All right, this is a fucking fight. Okay, so Tony on a platform, unconscious. Aoife on a platform, unconscious. Lou and Rook on the ground, conscious. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boys. Okay, so that was that. Lou, we come to you.
Okay.
Do something amazing. I'm just gonna say.
No pressure.
Right.
I literally don't have anything that can heal. Where's Farrell?
Yeah, where's my
I guess since she can't heal anybody, what she's and Rook Rook is lethargic now because haste drops.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
So Rook doesn't even get her turn.
Do something really amazing.
I mean, I can use polymorph, but I don't know how I would get to it up in the air. Hypothetically speaking, if I were to change into, I don't know, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, jumping up to a platform, jumping up
I
30
think
feet.
because you're a huge creature, that would probably be well within your wheelhouse, because jumping is like something equal to half your strength or something.
Half your walking speed.
Yeah, so I feel like a Tyrannosaurus Rex could muscle itself onto a 30-foot platform.
Okay.
With
I mean,
relative ease.
they got a 50-foot speed, so it's only 25 feet.
Yeah, I feel like that would be fine.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because you can move a little bit
And
and
also
then
standing,
jump.
yeah, because
Okay.
the running leap is like even further, so that, and that's what T-Rexes were all about.
Yeah, you would
Okay.
run 10 feet and then jump.
I mean, if
and then
we're
make
all
it.
on board, this is my Hail Mary because I can't fucking heal any of you.
I'm so ready.
To
Yeah,
turn
go
into,
for it.
honestly, turning into a T-Rex has always been the answer to D&D problems. So
It just makes me think of the Frost Maiden game.
yeah, again, always the answer to D&D problems. I
All right.
don't know what we're, yeah.
Here we fucking go. All right.
that's
She is
incredible.
going to grasp the sword that is strapped across her back and be like, Emily, it's you and me, girl.
I got
And she's
you.
gonna kind of like pat Rook on the side of the face.
As Rook is like, why?
And she is going to turn into a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex using polymorph from Emily.
Please describe to me, because I think a polymorph from Emily has its own style no matter what you do. So please paint me a word picture of what ridiculous creature.
I mean, to me, like with her emerald green, like I'm just picturing like Sailor Jupiter transformation because she's all about that look. So it's like she's wrapped up in ribbons, except for instead of turning into a pretty guardian, she just like bursts through her own skin with T-Rex claws that like glint green.
Yes, obviously.
And she's just fucking standing there at that point, like, okay. I mean, and that is going to be my action because that's what it is. I guess I could move and try to get onto that platform.
Yeah, you could just do, I think, just a little running and then, like, that's no worries. You can stand on that platform and, like, roar over your companions here, for sure.
Mama Rex, don't touch my kids.
Damn, yeah, you leap the fuck up there and, you know, managing to somehow not step on, like, the unconscious bodies of Tony and Aoife and, like, you know, scream in the face of this dragon that you can see its golden eyes are like, oh, wow. Like, I think it's just the damn kid expression here. You doing anything else?
I don't have any bonus actions as a Tyrannosaurus Rex, as it turns out. So that is that's my thing.
Cool. Why don't you make me... This has to be some kind of fucking check. I'm gonna let you pick what you want this to be. A performance, or an intimidation, or a persuasion, because this is a ballsy move, and I'm gonna give you advantage on this, whatever it is, because, like, this dragon is stunned by this ridiculous turn of...
Really quick. I can't remember if my stats turn to that one or not. That's for the duration. Sorry, guys.
You are good.
I'll be...
Including mental ability scores are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I have a -1 to charisma, but I guess I'm going to do intimidation because that just seems right for right now. And advantage. No, that's 6.
Okay. So you leap up and you're like, yeah, this dragon is just floating in midair and just like looks at you, and we like break initiative right now, and it's the weirdest sound you've ever heard as a dragon begins to just laugh like at the top of its fucking lungs, like in your face. It's just laughing, and like you see it covers your head. It's like, oh, what? What are you serious? This is, what are you? Like, I look at how tiny your arms are.
I'm just a girl trying my best. What it says.
Oh my god. No way, this is amazing. You're dying and you turn into a, oh my god. Okay, all right, okay. I'll give you this one. This is so new. I'm just gonna say this is so. Wow, no one
Emily,
has.
She's making fun of me.
Ever tried? Yeah, this is. Oh my god! Look at you. You're doing everything you can, aren't you? Oh, okay. You know what? I'll give you points. Here. And she waves her claw, and everybody regains 1d6 HP just in the lair. So you're like awake. And she stops, like, you see the flower petals fold down. again. So everybody regains 1d6, so you're all conscious while you see this, and you're not suffering poison. Oh my goodness. Can you talk? Can you talk like this? Or
No.
Okay. Just stop this. You just stop this. You just stop this.
As
right
Lou's
now.
like hovering
This
above,
is-
and like
yeah.
Aoife looks up, and it's just like, oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Just stop. Go back to normal, darling. Oh my.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah,
Like-
absolutely.
I can't do this again. So okay, well that's a natural one. So I believe her fully in
Yeah,
whatever she
you're
says.
like,
It's fine.
what? You're just like, I think you're emotionally hurt. Like,
Yeah, like just like shrinks back down and like looks ashamed of herself. Like,
listen, all of you, I have run this trial a lot of times, and I've never seen anything like this. You came in swinging, all of you, truly admirable, and then you were gonna die, and instead of just doing it heroically, you just turned into a giant lizard, and that's amazing. Honestly, you know what? I don't even fucking care. You deserve this. And like pulls out of like a pouch like a kangaroo, like a golden blossom.
this is the Valerius fight all over again, and I'm embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed. I'm only laughing because, oh my god, if you've met and killed as many mortals as I have, they always take it so seriously, you know? And this is just,
Yeah, who would do that?
oh. No, this has actually been a delight. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've laughed this hard.
Liv's just like holding there with this giant flower, and she's like, "So, can we like go?"
Yeah. Yeah, please. No, you're good. You've defeated me. You've super defeated me. You take that blossom and you roll with it. Oh my god.
Aoife's
My
looking
ego
around
is
nervously.
never going to recover from this.
Listen,
What happened?
we all
Can't
knew
even
this
cover
was
your
part of
shame
the-
because your arms
Yeah.
are too small.
This was
No, I'm just Lou again.
this was part of a game for you to get the blood to earn these blossoms, and I think you've earned it. You know, honestly, I was getting a little bored of just coming in here, people just storming the castle, and oh, look at you. You know what? I think you should talk to the Blossom Sovereign. I think each and every one of you should. I think she'll like you a lot.
Aoife will play us out on a really jaunty and fun melody as we
my
exit.
God. Hey, do
So
me a favor
Buds
though.
and-
Do me a favor though. If the other guys come along, just tell them you killed me. It'll just, make my life easier. Just an extended vacation. And you see the claws just go up to their face like, what is even the point?
As soon
I'll
as we
take
get out of here, Lou is going to look at Aoife and she's going to be like, "If we run into them, you lie your pants off
lie
and
your
tell her
goddamn
we
satyr."
just barely made it out alive."
Yeah, under the boss's orders, I will definitely, absolutely lie to them that we killed her, barely made it out alive.
You hear laughing, echoing, booming from within this giant tree, which I'm sure doesn't make any of you feel better about yourselves.
As we get to a place of safety, Aoife is going to take this opportunity to do a ritual and cast. Oh, what's it called?
Cast heal ego,
Yeah.
because that's what we need.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Restore
we don't have
confidence?
that. Greater restoration of confidence. A prayer of healing, so we'll get back a bunch of HP.
If it makes you feel better, you got the dragon below half. Just below half.
It doesn't
of
make
its
me feel
HP.
better.
But also, you're dealing with a fey dragon. It loved that shit. That was great.
Below half took over an hour.
you know, it's loving it. You did it.
Lou is gonna, as we're sitting around the campfire trying to just like recover, she's sitting there with her sword and she looks at Tony and holding her and is like, imagine if we didn't take Emily.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a good stopping point for today. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this episode. Oh my God, what an episode of Venture Maidens. We're so happy you're here. Happy you enjoyed it. No big announcements from us today. We just want to say a huge thank you, as always, to the wonderful folks who donate to us on Patreon. Patreon is a great website. You can go to patreon.com/venturemaidens and donate as little as $1 a month or make a one-time donation, whatever you want, to keep this show a-going. We don't do sponsors. We don't, berate you with other stuff. So this is really, Patreon donations is the only way we make income off the show. So you all are huge fucking heroes for donating monthly. So we want to go around and say thank you to our 2 highest donor tiers, starting, of course, with our Arnie's cohorts tier. I want to say a huge thank you to Muffin at the one on Drury Lane on Twitter /X.
Thank you to Nissa McKinnon.
Thank you, Richie113 on our Discord.
And thank you so much, Tony!
And then thank you so much, Chris.
And for our fairest drinking mates, thank you to Brittany.
Thank you very much, Fable.
And thank you to our mod, Markali.
Thank you so much, Noon, from our Discord server.
Thank you, Mrim.
Thank you, Alan, aka Obsidian Cyrex.
And thank you, Steven!
You all are amazing! You light up our lives! We heal 29 points from Prayer of Healing, yay! For next time.
But we will never recover from what we dealt with.
The emotional scars. In the Fae, it's always the emotional scars they give you. In the wilds, here we go. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for sticking around for a long episode. You all are amazing. We love you. Thank you so much. I've been your dungeon master / game master, Celeste Conowitch.
Hello, I am Katie, and I've been playing the very Seth, your drow wizard.
And I'm Nassim, and I've played your kind of ineffective fighter, Tony Silvertail, and druid.
And I'm your barely made it out alive bard, Aoife Flannery, played by Sage.
You guys did really good against a very hard enemy for a solid amount of time. I'm proud of you.
You know what I'm going to say here is that you deserved this one, Celeste. I'm happy for you.
What is it? All right, we'll talk about this later, Conowitch strategies. But we'll fight it out. But until then, until next time, everybody. Venture away! Venture away, everybody. Bye-bye.